This is Ashwak IT Tech News. Ashwak reports US considers chip export limits amid rising tech competition. Coming up, AI researchers rally behind Anthropic in high stakes $5 billion Pentagon clash. Coming up, Jan Lekon targets $1 billion fund to accelerate next generation AI. Coming up, OpenAI robotics chief resigns after Pentagon AI deal. Okay, let's go into the first topic on our headlines. US considers chip export limits amid rising tech competition. The government of the United States is reportedly considering new restrictions on the export of advanced semiconductor chips, a move that could reshape international technology markets and intensify competition in the global AI race. To explain furthermore with me, we have the CPO of Ashok IT.
Hey, Kelvin, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Very welcome, sir. Okay, let me start with this. Is this policy truly about national security, or is it an economic strategy to maintain technological dominance by the United States over rivals like China? What would you say about that, sir?
Okay, this policy is not a choice between national security and economic dominance, but rather it's a deliberate merging of both.
Okay.
What do I mean by that, Kelvin? I'm trying to say is that the US is trying to merge national security and economic strategy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How will these restrictions affect global innovations? If companies like Nvidia, AMD, and Intel lose access to one of the world's largest technology markets?
Yeah, that's true, Kelvin. Fundamentally, this is going to create a friction between commercial apps and the government mandate. So this is going to bring about infrastructure, geography, and centralized control from the government. So they're going to have this centralized gatekeeping of AI development, and we're going to have this geographic shift of innovation infrastructure. What I mean by that is that there's going to be a specific places given to these AI companies where they can be their data centers and where they shouldn't be their data centers. And there's going to be this financial market volatility. This is we're already seeing it in the stock market already. And this innovation friction is going to happen. You can see the US labeling there. And so Anthropic as a supply chain problem. So these are all bottlenecks that are going to come up from this policy from the United States.
So, are these restrictions aimed more at slowing military advancement, artificial intelligence development, or both?
Yeah, these restrictions are aimed at both slowing the military advancement of rivals and maintaining control over the global trajectory of artificial intelligence.
Okay, going to the next headline. AI researchers rally behind Anthropic in high stakes $5 billion Pentagon clash. Now, the high stakes clash between Anthropic and the Pentagon represent a defining moment for the AI industry, as researchers and the public increasingly rally behind the company's refusal to grant the military unrestricted access to its models. This conflict, which resulted in the Pentagon designating Anthropic a supply chain threat, has triggered a significant migration of talent and users towards the company, signaling a deep rift over the future of lethal autonomy and surveillance. Still here with me is the CPO of Ashok IT, who will be explaining further, will be helping us to explain more.
Thank you for having me, Carol.
Yeah. Okay. If AI companies says the technology won't be used for autonomous weapons, what concrete safeguards exist to ensure those promises are actually enforced?
That's a good question from you. So, as we know, Anthropic has refused this contract and
Sure.
OpenAI has taken it on, but they both have reasons for that.
Okay.
So these promises could be enforced through contractual use restriction.
Okay.
AI companies attempt to enforce promises through specific language in their government and military contracts. You can enforce it in the contract that their model should only be used for some use case, and they could refuse that the model shouldn't be used for this case. So that is one of the way that they can enforce these promises.
Okay. 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 Does a partnership between OpenAI and United States Department of Defense risk blurring the line between civilian technology innovation and military applications?
Yes. This partnership has significantly risk blurring the line between civilian innovation and military application. Like you say, concern has already been triggered, looking at high-profile simulation, like the head of robotics.
Kathleen Kelly.
Yeah. So and also OpenAI just experienced this backlash of about 1.5 million delete of the ChatGPT app. So this actually backlash. This actually backlash.
Okay. In your own opinion, who should ultimately decide how powerful AI technologies are used? Is it the private tech companies, the government, or the independent regulators?
This is a tough question, Calvin.
I know, right?
It's not a question of who. It's not a question of who actually. So this is combined work from private tech companies, from the government and independent regulators, because the private tech companies look at it like they have the expertise. Well, and obviously they do. So they can actually define the safety limits of this AI model, and the government too, they have a role to play, because the government are arguing that these models are too powerful to be controlled by a few private companies. So the government should make sure they have engineers that have this expertise. Yeah, the senior engineers that have expertise to check the safety limits posed by these private companies, and then the regulation should be passed. So it's a combined work. It's not actually like people see it that it should just be left with tech companies or the government. So it's a combined work.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mohammed. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for showing more light.
Welcome,
We appreciate you. And over to
It's a pleasure.
I remain your host, Claude AI. Welcome to Ashford IT Tech News.